Hi guys, Cal here. I'm going to do a video of recent vinyl finds that I've got. So this one, Talk Talk, Colour of Spring. I got this for $5 just because the cover was like it had been eaten or something like that. But the actual record inside is really good. So I got that today. So I'm looking forward to listening to that till I get a better copy of that one. But this is a great album though as well. Next one, I've got this today. Tristenza of Guitar by Baden Powell. He's a really good guitarist. It's on MPS, great label. Great gatefold cover as well. He's got a great band with him on this too. Yeah, really good. This one I got, Richard Harris, the Love album. Richard Harris fancied himself as a musician in the late 60s, early 70s, but he put out some very interesting stuff here. It's got the banger that everyone knows, MacArthur Park, on it, and there's a bunch of other pretty cool tracks. I'm looking forward to listening to this a little bit more. Dr. Bird and Mr. Hyde by the Byrds. This is getting into the later 60s, more experimental side of the band, which is my favourite part of theirs. So we've got Bad Night at the Whiskey is the best track on this, but there's heaps of good. It's got This Wheel's on Fire as well, a great version of that. Coming up is a Grail that I've been wanting to get for a while. Sam Rivers, Sizzle, 1976. Sam Rivers, Ted Dunbar on guitar, Dave Holland, Barry Altschul on drums, and Warren Smith on vibes, timpani, some other percussion as well. UK press, and it is the Rainbow Border press, so it's from that sort of mid-70s era. Really energetic avant-garde jazz that is great. Sam Rivers. Loudon Wainwright III, album number 2. Very good folk singer-songwriter. Anything that he does is quite good. This is relatively early on in his career, and has some really good tracks on it. Steve Lacy plays Monk. Some really good interpretations of Thelonious Monk tracks here. Yeah, the band's pretty good. You got Michel Grelier, piano, probably said that wrong. Jean-Francois and Jeannie Clark bass, and Aldo Romano on drums. Recorded in '69, so that's a sweet spot for him as well. He was doing some really good stuff around that. So Steve Lacy plays Monk on Affinity. One for the bargain bin, but still really good. George Winston, solos on the Windham Hill. There's some really good piano pieces on this, so it's worth every bit of that $5 that I got that for. This one here, one of the biggest disappointments of the last couple of months. And not because the album is bad, but just because the pressing is terrible. Holy Bible by Manic Street Preachers. This is probably by far their best album, but because this was pressed on one LP, they're trying to fit, I think, like 30 minutes per side, so it's really compromising the sound quality on it. So if I had my time again, I probably wouldn't pick this one up. If they have done some sort of double LP version of this or a heavyweight vinyl, I'll probably look at getting that instead. But yeah, I just wasn't crazy on the sound quality on this one. Keith Jarrett Mysteries. So this is another one on Impulse. ABC. Yep, it's ABC Impulse. Killer band on this as well. So you got Dewey Redman, Charlie Hayden, Paul Motion, Guillermo Franco as well. It's a very underrated percussionist too on that. He did some very interesting stuff on Impulse in the mid-70s, Keith Jarrett. And this is another one. I've got about 13 or 14 titles from Keith Jarrett now, so pretty happy. Got Eno, Taking Tiger Mountain by Strategy. 74, so this is probably straight out of the gates. Oh, this might have been the second album after he left Roxy Music, but Really, really good. Really, really good glam rock, experimental, you know, sort of stuff going in there. Look at the gatefold. He's one of the greatest. This one I didn't expect to ever find, and then when I found it, I was happy to buy it. I got it at a relatively good price when I was in Melbourne. This is Maureen Tucker, Plain Possum. Maureen Tucker is obviously of Velvet Underground fame, so that iconic train that is on those Velvet Underground records is her. So, but she's doing a solo album here. She basically sort of semi-retired from the music industry, and then she just did bits and pieces here and there when she wanted to. And this stuff sort of, I think, recorded at home, a lot of it, at home studio. This came out in '82, and it's sort of garage rock, you know, really, really relaxed garage rock sort of stuff. This is a grail coming up, is Don Cherry Mew first part on Actuel. The Actuel series is the series that came out late 60s, early 70s. And this is the first Actuel recording. A lot of the American musicians and European musicians were commissioned to do releases on this label whilst they were in France. If you're into free jazz and you've not heard about Actuel, I highly recommend seeking it out. Got that iconic gatefold there, Don Cherry, and then just cool as, you know. And finally, the last one is Walter Bishop Jr. Trio, Speak Low. This is on Jazz Time, and it's a Japanese reissue. Walter Bishop Jr. obviously on piano, Jimmy Garrison on bass, G.T. Hogan on drums. Yeah, this is unbelievable. Really good. That's what I've picked up. So I'll be doing some more videos in the future of my vinyl holes, but until then, stay safe, keep well, and I'll see you in the next one.